I'm Lasya, here as Mentorness intern to delve into the intricacies of SQL querying. Throughout this video, we'll be exploring one of the fundamental concepts in SQL, correlated subqueries, and how they interact with outer queries to manipulate and filter data effectively. Let's start by defining what a correlated subquery is. Essentially, a correlated subquery that is executed once for each row processed by the outer query. Its purpose is to filter or manipulate data in the outer query based on the values from the inner query. In simple terms, it's like a dynamic filter that adjusts itself for each row processed. Now, let's dive into the syntax and structure of the correlated subqueries in SQL. Correlated subqueries are nested within the outer query, and they often use aliases to establish a correlation between the inner and outer queries. This correlation allows the subquery to reference values from the outer query, making it dynamic and adaptable to each row. Here is why we generally use a SQL correlated subquery. We use correlated subqueries to answer negative data questions. It can be between two tables which are joined together using join function, or else it can be used to show the relation between any two tables which have a relation due to the primary key and foreign key. Let us imagine we want to find the highest salary in each department. We can achieve this by using a correlated subquery by comparing salaries within each department. This allows us to extract the maximum salary for each department dynamically without hard coding any values. Here we have another example of negative data question. Here is the employee table with attributes employee ID, payment type, amount paid, and payment date. And we also have another table, payment history, which has a foreign key of employee ID and payment type, amount paid, and payment date. And here we can imagine a negative question like obtain the names of employees who never received an award. Receiving an award would depend on the payment date and amount paid and the performance of the employee. The correlated query of this scenario can be written as follows. Now let us discuss some real-world applications of these correlated subqueries. In the real world, these are commonly used for generating reports, analyzing data, and performing various data manipulation tasks. Their dynamic nature makes them indispensable in complex database operations where flexibility and adaptability are paramount. In conclusion, understanding correlated subqueries is essential for mastering SQL querying. By grasping the syntax, structure, and performance associated with the correlated subqueries, we'll be better equipped to tackle complex database tasks with confidence. So, I encourage each of you to practice writing and optimizing correlated subqueries to enhance SQL querying skills further. Thank you.